What I'm about to say is going to trigger a lot of insecure, morally corrupt black men, but I'm going to say it anyways. One of the major reasons black men have lost all power is because of sex. You see, black men are always in the forefront when the topic of male promiscuity is being discussed. Like we all see on the internet daily, they are usually in full support of male promiscuity. They don't see how it has affected them. You wonder why black men these days lack empathy for women? You wonder why they don't want to provide? You wonder why they don't want to protect? You wonder why they don't want to relate with a woman except there's going to be sexual relations involved? You wonder why they find it very hard to get intimate with a woman? You wonder why a lot of them can't seem to connect to their kids? You wonder why they don't seem to care about what is going on in the world, but they do care about sex. You wonder why a lot of them no longer care for their mothers and they are no longer family oriented. You wonder why they are filled with so much hate, even for their own race. You wonder why when other races want to acknowledge black men, the first thing they remember is that they carry a very big private part. Simply put, they only feel like black men are good when it comes to sex. You wonder why black men are now crossing sexual boundaries and sleeping with anything that has a hole in it. You wonder why there's an alarming increase in the rate of joblessness and brokenness amongst black men of this generation. You may be wondering why I say sex is part of the reason for all these problems. Well, sex is spiritual and sex has made them numb. You see, sex is like a ritual. Once you choose not to have boundaries when it comes to sex, you will just keep going until you finally lose yourself. You will get to a point when you are practically no longer in control of yourself and you will decide that women are not enough. Soon you turn to inanimate objects, animals, your fellow gender. You won't even stop there. Anything that you can simply do to get off, you will. And at that point, no one is safe around you, including your children, your colleagues, your siblings. That's why you see a lot of perverts and predators. And if you think this is an exaggeration, why do you think people in the occult always have sexual practices? Besides that, have you seen black men who are totally in control of their sexual desires? Have you seen the kind of aura they have? Have you seen the kind of power they command? It doesn't even matter whether they have so much money or not. Have you seen their aura? There's just something about those men. If you're one of those powerful black men, keep doing what you're doing. You see, life is more spiritual than physical. And I'm not saying this for everybody to understand, because not everybody is going to understand. But those who are very spiritual know exactly what I'm saying.